Hello friends and welcome back to Candle Science Sample Sale Fragrance Oil Haul Reviews Part 5. This is going to be my 5th and final video for today, and the other 10 videos are going to have to wait for another couple of days. So let's jump right in, shall we? So first we have Brandied Pear. Okay, it smells like liquor. It does, but not like, it's not like whiskey. Well, in fact, it is a little bit like whiskey, but it's very sweet and very fruity liquor. But not the way that like a Sex on the Beach is a sweet and fruity liquor. It's like a really deep, sultry. It's kind of good. It's very dark and like mysterious, kind of. What would this be used for? It's like, oh, it reminds me of something really specific and I can't remember what it is. But it's like a type of candy that has like a liqueur in the center, like a hard candy with a liqueur in the center. But I don't remember what it's called. I don't know. It's pretty yummy smelling. I don't know that I would wear it, but maybe like mixed with a driftwood smell. That could be kind of sexy. So we've got top notes of cinnamon and clove, middle notes of pear, apple, and apple cider, and base notes of sugar and brandy. It smells like it would crunch and then fill your mouth with liquor. It's kind of fun. I'm not getting a whole lot of cinnamon and clove. It is mildly spiced, but it's mostly like rich brandy and sugar smell with like a really nice fruit compote, like a very bright, juicy fruit compote in there. I wouldn't call it perfumey or soapy. It's definitely alcoholic. Definitely smells like alcohol, but not in a bad way. Like I once got a Tennessee whiskey fragrance and it was god awful. I don't like the smell of liquor, so that's probably a factor, a detail, a factor. So this one is candle, soap, and lotion safe. It is also phthalate free, and it is diffuser base compatible, whatever that means. So how about the dry down? Oh, okay. There's the cinnamon. Very nice. I like this. There's less of the liquor smell, and it also smells a little bit floral now. There's no floral in any of the notes. Excuse me. Definite cinnamon, definite apple and pear, definite sugar, and a touch of brandy now, but also like almost like a bit of rose or maybe jasmine. No, more like rose. It's like a bright floral. I really like it. I might just be smelling one of the other fragrances I have down here, but that's very nice. So I think that this would blend really beautifully with a floral. But I'm not sure until I try. So I will try. So we're going to move on to amber and driftwood fragrance. So lovely. Ooh, this is like okay, so we have the salty ozone of the ocean and the wood for the driftwood. And then like dark, sultry, sweet notes of amber. So it looks like we have top notes. Excuse me, I just ate dinner, I'm sorry. Top notes of ozone and citrus, middle notes of sandalwood and benzoin, and base notes of dark musk, amber, cedar, and powder. I definitely get the ozone. I'm smelling sea salt, but that's not listed on here. I'm also definitely getting that wood, getting that amber, maybe that musk. That's really nice. That's a really nice blend. Definitely a unisex blend. It's very like, I would say sultry and mysterious without being too perfumey. In fact, I would say that it's not really perfumey at all. It's also not really soapy at all. It is, I don't know, I was going to say it's a fresh fragrance, but it has freshness from the ozone, but it's mostly a darker fragrance with the amber and the wood and the sweetness, and that's a really good one. It is candle safe, soap safe, lotion safe, phthalate free, but not diffuser base compatible. I don't know what that means. Apparently it has great soy performance. So the dry down is mostly wood. A touch of like spice, that might be the musk. A little sweetness, and the ozone has kind of taken a back seat, but it's still very pleasant. I'm not getting a whole lot of the powder. The powder is very understated, which I appreciate. I am not a fan of powder fragrances, but apparently powder is one of the notes, and I can smell it a little bit, but if I hadn't read that it was one of the notes, I don't think I would have been able to pick it out. Okay, so moving on to black coral and moss. Okay, very cologne, very much a cologne. It's bright and clean and green. I still have leftovers from the last one on my hand. It's like a nice fresh cologne. It doesn't have a whole lot of depth to it, I would say. It's mostly just bright and mossy. So let's see. Top notes of marine, camphor, and pineapple. Middle notes of lavender and bamboo, and base notes of dark musk, vetiver, amber, and cedar. So, marine, I can see. Pineapple, I don't know. I can smell the amber. It's got a sweetness. Bamboo, yes. Lavender, I guess. The musk, the vetiver, the amber, and the cedar. The cedar's a little quiet, but I can actually pick out almost all of the notes on here. That's not very common for the fragrances that I've been experiencing. Not the pineapple though. I can't smell any pineapple at all. So we're going to try this. Let's smell this one. Still no pineapple. More soapy on the dry down. I'm not a fan of that. It's real, it's got like a powder kick to it. Makes it very, it's kind of astringent and frontal and sharp. But I can smell the bamboo and the lavender, and definitely the marine notes, and maybe a little camphor. And then the base notes are still all there, all the same. So it's a little spicy, a little woodsy, a little floral, quite green, and quite ozone, marine, sea salty, kind of a bright and fresh cologne smell, essentially. So it could maybe go well in a candle. It would probably sell best as a cologne, maybe a men's body wash. It is very strong. It's very, very strong. Lotion safe at 1 to 2%. Is that a normal percentage? I don't know. It's been a long time since I made lotion. It's a little overbearing. I think it could use more wood notes to it, but I don't know. As a cologne, perhaps, as somebody who likes to smell really fresh, or for someone that likes to smell really fresh, or as a soap or a body wash, I think that it would go well. I wouldn't use it as anything that makes like a whole room smell like something. It is very masculine. But it's nice. It's not like super unpleasant or anything. It's a little sharp, a little soapy. And then we've got Orchard Pear. Oh, this one smells like a bubble bath that I had as a kid. Or maybe like L'Oreal Kids shampoo or something. which is funny because it doesn't smell like a kid's smell. So I can smell the pear really strong. The pear is very, and it smells like real pear. It's actually pretty awesome. But then it's also got like green notes, like leaves, like you're in an orchard. And I feel like it's got a touch of the wood as well, like cedar or something. So let's see, we've got top notes of apple and citrus, middle notes of pear and sugar, and base notes of musk, wood, and benzoin. Yeah, so this is supposed to essentially smell like you're just in an orchard of pears, which is nice. It is soapy in just in a way as like, I remember this as some sort of shampoo or bubble bath or something that I used when I was younger. But it's nice. It's a nice, like a nostalgic smell. It's a bit soapy. It's sharp and fresh and fruity, but not like fruity, but like apple and pear fruity. And the wood is very subtle. The green notes from the leaves are pretty crisp and frontal. They're not understated. And then on the dry down, candle safe, soap safe, and lotion safe, and phthalate free. Not diffuser base compatible. I'm definitely smelling more of the darker scents as it dries. More of the sugar and the musk and maybe the benzoin. But it is still a pretty fresh fragrance. But I will say that this smells less like the shampoo that I remember now that these smells have come through. But it does still remind me of that. It does still remind me of that shampoo or bubble bath or whatever it was. So that being said, I think that this would make a great shampoo or bubble bath, obviously, because it's something that I did at one point have in my life, though I don't know if I picked it out or not. I don't remember how old I was when I used it. It's kind of a faint memory. Other than that, I think that it could be a decent bath bomb, a good reed diffuser for a bathroom. It's a very bathroom smell. So I would stick to using it in bathrooms. It could maybe be a good car freshener. I wouldn't be mad if my car smelled like that. And finally, we have pumpkin souffle. So pumpkin souffle, top notes of cardamom, middle notes of pumpkin and sugar, and base notes of cinnamon, pie crust, butter, cream, and vanilla. That sounds delicious. Candle safe, soap safe, and lotion safe, and phthalate free. Not diffuse base compatible. It's pretty yummy. It smells kind of like chai. It smells really similar to the cinnamon chai tea one that I like, the cinnamon chai latte or whatever it's called. Really, really similar, because the cinnamon chai one also smelled like pumpkin, and this one smells like it's a little more strong on the pumpkin side, but it's spicy and creamy and vanilla with a dash of pumpkin. Smells very yummy, and this one is skin safe. Is this one that I would wear? Maybe. I don't really like to smell like food or desserts, but I don't know. I might make an exception for something like that, because I do remember smelling oh no, I got it all over my hands. I do remember smelling the cinnamon chai and being like, oh, this is one that I would make an exception for, and then seeing that it wasn't skin safe and being like, well, the gods don't want me to smell like food. And then there's this one, it smells almost exactly the same. And now I do smell like it. Look at that. I'm going to just rub it all over my clothes. I'm going to put it on my hair. It got all over my hands. Okay. Very cinnamon. Now it smells more like a pumpkin cookie. It's got less of that like rich, creamy butteriness. I guess it still kind of has the butteriness, but I would say it smells something more along the lines of like a doughy item rather than a souffle. But it's still really yummy. Still, like, if I had my eyes closed and I sniffed that and someone was like, do you want to take a bite of this? I'd be like, yeah, that smells great. So I would love to have this as a candle. I would consider wearing this one as a fragrance. Just go around smelling like something delicious. I read somewhere that if you smell like sweet treats, then people are more likely to be nice to you. But I haven't tested it out. Very yummy. Very yummy. So if you're looking for something that's cinnamon chai-esque, but you want to wear it on your skin, pumpkin souffle is super similar to that one. Yeah, real good. Okay, well, that's it for today. That was my 5th and final video for the day. I'm going to have lots and lots more videos coming up. Hopefully somebody is getting something out of this. But honestly, if nobody gets anything out of this, then I'm getting something out of it because I have to catalog all of these anyway. So you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you next time. Bye!